Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. This is James, and in this video, let's talk about Rick in the trailer. I've done a Michonne video already focused on her scenes from the trailer and what she said in the voiceover. Now I'm focusing on Rick in this video. We got the first trailer from The Ones Who Live recently. I've done several videos on it. Definitely check out the channel for those videos. But let's look at the trailer one more time and look at the Rick scenes and the voiceover, what he said. The first shot, we see him sitting on a bench, and he's in the Camden, New Jersey area, looking across the Delaware River at Philadelphia, and Civic Republic is over there. It will be interesting to see the city, the layout, the military, how it works within. I hope we get to see some of that stuff. As with earlier promos, we get a lot of these kind of shots, the Culling Center stuff. He's got a face mask, then he doesn't have a face mask, then he's sitting up against the wall with blood on his face and all over his clothes and stuff. He's in that jacket, the Silas jacket, using the Silas weapon as far as culling. So in World Beyond, if you watched it, you kind of know, oh yeah, I know where Rick is right here. In some of these shots like this one, you can see there's some guys behind him, like cheering him on, like, yeah, kill them zombies or whatever, you know. And there's some freaky looking ones like this one and this one. And at one point in the trailer, we see him with a phone with just Michonne on it. So we know he's got this phone. It's got Michonne on it. He put the other one that's got Michonne and Judith and believe a little bit longer in a bag and put it on the boat. Michonne found it, so she's got that phone. But then we got Rick's voiceover. You know, it's pretty powerful. It sounds like, you know, maybe the conversation with Major General Bill, he's saying this. But he could be saying it at any point kind of along the way, I guess, to anybody. But he says, my wife is my choice. My daughter is my choice, and my life is my choice. So he wants to live. He wants to try to get back to his wife and daughter somehow. He doesn't know about his son, RJ, yet at this point. And then we got this character, Pearl Thorne. She's right there with Rick calling. She's right there standing in line with him in this shot right here. So she makes it, you know, right up to the level he does as far as some of the elite soldiers from what it seems. And she says, thank you, Grimes. And he says, why? And she says, you showed me I can't get away. So she's saying that, dude, you tried to escape and you didn't make it. So you just showed me that I can't make it either. And I just got to accept where I am like you do. And then we got Rick and Major General Bill sitting on a bench, maybe that same bench over there, you know, overlooking the river. And he says, I'm just going to ask you a question, Grimes, and look in your eyes. Why are you here? Do you want to kill or do you want to die? And Rick says, look into my eyes, sir. You tell me. And I think that's a, hell yeah, I want to kill. I want to live. In the interview with Entertainment Weekly, the actor for Bill, Terry O'Quinn, said that Major General Bill had a lot of scenes with Rick. And the way I understood it, Rick could change the heart of Bill. So, you know, I'm hoping it's a fight, you know, even if it's with Jadis or some of the hardliners. But I'm hoping it's with Bill. You know, I hope he doesn't change heart. You know, even Rick could do that. It just, to me, wouldn't make the greatest story rather than them fighting. But we got a bunch of other shots. We got the firewalkers, so that'll be a cool scene to see what that's all about. I think this is a real cool shot with him putting a bullet up to his head like that. You know, like what thoughts are going through his head right there, man. It's a really cool shot. Can't wait to see it play out in the show. And most of the scenes, like right here, you can see there's a painting, a wall, mural type thing behind him, and he's fighting through those little slits in the wall. So most of that's the same location. You can tell by those things right there. Then there's the explosion. Is that them being attacked? You know, at one earlier promo, it seemed like a helicopter crashed and there was an explosion. Are they being attacked? Was it some type of accident or booby trap? And then you got Rick. He's sitting here with somebody. We don't know exactly who this is. They're talking, and he's giving that smirk that, yeah, I don't know. So I don't know if he's being asked to join the military or, you know, told something about escaping, or, you know, what conversation is happening here. They did put this little moment in the trailer, so could this conversation be really important, or just they wanted that smirk? You know, they're like, oh, here's a Rick smirk. Let's put this in there. And you do got to wonder what type of little Easter eggs or callbacks or something like that they may have in the show, which surely they possibly will. A few little things. This spiked head walker thing, firewalker thing right here definitely reminds you back at the junkyard with Winslow when Rick fought that walker. You know, he slammed his hand down on one of the spikes. But there could be little things like this. There could be a bunch of things. I hope it isn't, just the same thing, but little nods toward this and that back toward the main show. I don't mind. But then you got this shot at the end of the trailer, and people were like, is it Rick? It looks like his walk. I bet it's Rick. And here's a lightened, brightened, however you want to say it, photo. It does look like Rick through there. It's still hard to tell. It's still hard to say that it's a confirmed thing or 100%. But from his walk, from this brightened photo, it sure does seem so. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot to unpack. There's a lot of little things, little scenes. I think possibly this footage was from maybe the first 4 episodes, and there's still 2 more episodes that we don't even see what's happening later after. I think what we see in the first 4 episodes, it may tell us that, well, we're going to see Michonne and follow her. We're going to see Rick and follow him through time, through their journeys, trying to find each other, or Rick escaping. He becomes a soldier. Michonne finally gets captured by CRM. They see each other, find out about each other, something. They eventually escape by episode 4, but they're being tracked down, hunted down. So, I don't think they go back to Alexandria or anything because they're being chased by CRM. So they don't want to take the bad thing home with them per se. And they decide we got to take it down or they'll never stop looking for us. They'll definitely find us, take us down. They'll take out our communities, whatever. We just got to take care of this. So they have to, I think, as the story goes, episode 5 and 6 will be Rick and Michonne either finding, Silas or some of the, like Pearl Thorne. She comes out and says, hey, we'll help you, and the rebellion or the fight back begins in episode 5 and 6. That's just kind of how it seems to me anyway, as far as it playing out, the trailer they give us and stuff. But there's just a lot of things, the thing Michonne said at the end. I talk about it in the video I did about her, but we can make this whole damn world ours if we want to. I think that's Michonne talking to Rick and knowing, we got to take this thing down. And then, like the one guy said, this is the most powerful military on the planet. Civic Republic, 200,000 people. I mean, Rick and Michonne in a perfect position to take down the bad guy and save everyone. In the comic, Rick was the hero of Commonwealth. He saved 50,000 people, let's just say that way. In the show, it looks like he could save 200,000 plus, and a big plus because Bill is going around killing communities and stuff. So there's much bigger stakes. It's a world game now with Daryl over there fighting Janae in his show. It's definitely a world game right now. The universe has definitely expanded. It's much bigger than the comic, for sure. But hey, you guys let me know what you think about it down in the comments below, and I'll join you there. This is James in Nashville. As always, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more dead stuff.